Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube Pipe community. How are you doing? Lewis coming at you. I am here today to do a little VR for Diz Pipe. Congratulations, buddy, on your 100 sub giveaway. Thank you for subscribing to me, and I'm happy to be one of your subscribers. Your videos have been so much fun so far. I wanted to cover a couple things for you. Essentially responding to your questions for your VR. You want to know who our favorite Star Wars character is, see any memorabilia we have, medical or EMS or whatever, whether we're active duty military or veteran, and challenge coins. And I think there was something else, and I don't remember. But anyway, so to start off with, number one, Yoda is my absolute favorite Star Wars character. I feel like he hasn't gotten the screen time he deserves. The remastered editions of the movies just didn't do him justice. It's just, I grew up with the original, and doing just having the puppet made it such a more lifelike and intriguing thing. CGI just doesn't do it for me. I love Yoda because he's like the Bruce Lee kind of characters in the Star Wars universe to me. And I say that because he has this ability to maintain calm under pressure, and has a wisdom, that not very many other characters have in the Star Wars universe. He reminds me of a Bruce Lee quote that says, "Be like water, because water can flow and it can crash. It can displace. If you put water in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. If you put water in a cup, it becomes the shape of a cup. It's flexible, and there is something in that just kind of relates to how I try to live my life, with a bit of flexibility, because we need it that way. Otherwise, it's easy to crack. Because a rock may be hard, but you take you throw it against something too hard, and that rock can break in two, right? So that's why I like Yoda. Now, in terms of memorabilia, I don't have much. I never have had much, but multiple points in my life, I've had one piece of Star Wars memorabilia, and that is this. I've always had a couple of Pez dispensers. When I was young, and I didn't have any money, I would buy these Pez dispensers and sell them to an antique store that really liked them for a little bit of a profit. I got a little bit of a set as a gift, a little, I don't know, maybe somewhere between 5 to 10 years ago, and I've since passed them on to my son. But this is one that I've kept. Chewy. Now, as for medical EMS, I'm wearing the scrubs. I don't know if you're going to count it or not. I'm not EMS. I'm not a first responder per se, unless somebody comes in with a toothache, and then I am the dude. I'm the person they come to. So that's it for that. I don't know. I'm BLS certified, ACLS, ATLS. That's something, right? I am active duty military. That's my promotion to major orders right there. Been in for coming on 8 years now. And and I'll be leaving service soon, in another year or so. But that's, yeah, been in for a little bit of time. And lastly, I can't remember whatever your sixth one was, but I've got a challenge coin for you here, and this is kind of an interesting one. As an officer, I don't get very many challenge coins. I see a lot of enlisted soldiers get a lot more, but I've got two. One was from the commander of the U.S. Army Dental Command, and that was during a combat casualty care course. I was lucky enough to get a challenge coin from him, but this one came from a real friend. During my residency, when I was specializing to become an endodontist, we were, along with other residents, namely the periodontist, prosthodontist, but those prosthodontists, man, they worked their tails off. I thought I worked really hard, man. They worked their tails off. Their residency is 4 years long, and it is a tough one. And they were there every single day, and they gotta love what they do. I mean, Saturdays, Sundays, they were expected to be in the lab doing lab work. That's a tough one. But one of my close friends that I've known throughout my entirety in the Army gave me this challenge coin. It's from the class of 2015 pros residents, and it's got a few sayings in here that aren't going to be necessarily as I guess as apparent to people that aren't in dentistry, but knowing this, those are some implants there in a skull. It says, "I expected times like this, but never thought they'd be so bad, so long, and so frequent." And that is the damn truth for those folks. So to get a challenge coin from them was really, really nice. And so I'm very thankful for that. To you, thank you so much. Thank you for doing this giveaway. I really appreciate you. And I appreciate your videos. And keep on keeping on, man. You'll be at 200 in no time. Ciao. Blessings and smoke rings, buddy.